Hello and welcome into Country Hall in Liège, Belgium for this Belgian Cup semifinal contest between RSW Liège and Telenet Giants Antwerp. Alongside my partner Victor Mansoure, I'm Craig Feda, and we're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around this world. This game was supposed to take place 2 days ago, but a snowstorm in and around Liège forced Antwerp to turn back. And so the game had to be postponed 2 days, and here we are on Sunday. Victor, this should be an exciting first leg of the semifinals tonight.
Good evening, Greg, and good evening, basketball fans around the world, especially those Liège fans. Well, it's great to see that, first of all, guys took care of business, players' safety, obviously. You cannot control those kind of things. The game had to be postponed, but here we are. As we see right here, beautiful setup. Both of these teams, expect them to be competitive right from the tip-off. Playing in the cup where you play the two legs, it's really important to start off strong. And if you're able to build an advantage here in the first game, even though that doesn't translate much yet to the second game, you still got to get it done, the second part, but at least gives you the upper hand on the matchup. So important first game for both of these squads. Let's see how they come out.
Ball is in the air, and we are underway. We were not furnished with the names of the officials before this contest, so we will try to get those for you. Tip goes out of bounds initially, and we are underway. Once again, alongside my partner, Victor Mansoure, I'm Craig Feda. So glad you can be with us as Antwerp gets things going on the initial possession. Poked out of there by Rodriguez. Rodriguez saves it, and now tracked down by Tumba.
I'm telling you, man, this guy seems like he's got a twin on the court, man. He's able to cover so much ground. That time came on the trap and was able to steal the ball from the back end and still keep it in bounds. Unbelievable play.
Rodriguez tried to get it to Bogaerts underneath. Maybe could have taken that one himself all the way. I think he got closer to the bucket than he anticipated. That pass ended up being a little too close, too fast for Bogaerts to handle.
That's right.
We mentioned there were a couple of members of the Belgian national team. Rodriguez, of course, on the Puerto Rico national team as the three-point shot comes up short. Rebound to Bogaerts.
Once you feel the post, they were able to get the cross court, and Angel Rodriguez just unaware of his foot being on the line and committed a turnover. But that's what you do. Start playing the inside game, and that's going to open up the outside for you.
Bogaerts on the left wing. Giving it up top to Rodriguez. He launches the three. A little too strong. Rebound to Antwerp. Here comes Upshaw, trapped in the corner. Nadamwema. Bradford right side, getting it to Rozier. Spins. Hits the side of the ring, and Liège back the other way. Rodriguez. Now Bogaerts left side. Tumba.
Yeah, and he had the right mindset. As soon as he caught that ball on the right side, he looked over his shoulder. He shot Dragon cutting, but Dragon's just unable to catch that ball. But that's what you want to do. You want to feed the slashers, feed the cutters, and try to get an easy bucket.
Bradford misses the three. Rebound tipped by Marinkovic into the game now for Antwerp. Tumba on the handoff to Rodriguez. Back to Dragon. Dragon on the block left side into the paint. Fades away from 14. Splash that! Beautiful fadeaway from Dick Dragon. And Liège gets the scoring started, and it's 2-0. Three on the way from Spencer Butterfield. Missed wide right. Butterfield's one of those guys who has been everywhere. Spain, Italy, Germany, France. A lot of years in the NBA Summer League. Started 32 games for Utah State.
dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. Two countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Gotta give credit to the defense. Guys being able to hold the one-on-one, being able to, bump the cutters, not allowing any easy baskets so far. You see right there, this time an uncontested shot, just a little bit late, but so far a good defensive start for both these teams.
Bogerts hits the three-pointer, and it's 5-0 Liège. League records don't matter. Liège comes into this one at 5-8 in BNXT play. Antwerp 9-4. Marinkovic could not get that one up in among the traffic, and here's Liège looking to extend from the corner for three. That's good! Rip Lemaire scores, and it is 8-0 in favor of Liège. They lost the first game to Louvain, 71-79, and then won the second leg by 30, so they advanced on the aggregate, but unusual for a team to lose.
This has happened a lot, Craig, recently, especially with the three ball. As we see Liège here trying to full court press just to slow down the offense a little bit. But the change of the game was so much, and they go back into a zone. The change of the game with so many threes has really, we've seen this in professional games right now, where the 20 points, the 30-point games now have become a norm, just because, you knock down a few and the other team might be cold that day. All of a sudden, you got a big advantage.
Upshaw's fadeaway missed, so Antwerp still with the bagel in the scoring column. Actually, since we're in Belgium, I think it would be a croissant, would it not?
Yeah, why not, right? Especially on a Sunday.
Yeah. Rodriguez between the rings, 10 on the shot clock. Passed it to Coach Brad Greenberg, but he can't shoot from there, so that is a Liège turnover. Antwerp.
And he's wearing a black jersey, so just an unforced mistake by Rodriguez. He had the right mindset. He wanted to skip it over. Perhaps the ball just went off his hands a little bit.
He threw it between the two open players. Just great defense in this game so far by Liège. Now a three on the way. That misses. Tumba skies for the rebound. And Liège looking to extend this lead into double figures. Lemaire over the left side to Bogerts. Just about lost it. Tumba now to Rodriguez. Left hand scoop is up and in.
It felt like he was not comfortable driving with his left. He was looking for the pass first, and then all of a sudden, when he met the trees, he's like, "Let me just scoop this in." Ended up going beautifully.
So it's 10-0 now. It's a game Bob Knight would be pleased with. He was the only basketball coach that ever wanted a shutout every game. As Antwerp finally gets off the schneid, and it's 10-3 now.
Well, Craig, and also the fact that you're playing two games, you gotta realize that that you're also not only playing the 40 minutes today, but you're playing a game of 80 minutes, which means that if you got a 10-point lead, you got a 15-point lead. It's not only about getting the win, but it's also about getting the win as much as you can. So you want to keep building on this lead if you're Liège. Obviously, a lot of time to go.
Another unforced error by Angel Rodriguez, passing into space, and there wasn't anybody home. Here's Bradford. His close shot goes in, and it's now 10-5.
Yeah, good job getting the space and getting to the paint, and a beautiful teardrop with the left hand.
All five starters still on the floor for Liège. Tumba tries to tip that rebound. Could not corral it as Marinkovic hauls it in. Bradford now into the corner. It's Butterfield getting it. Shot blocked. Upshaw wanted the foul, but Tumba says, "I'll just take that, thank you very much." 3 on the way from Rodriguez. Just short. Rebound tipped. Finally controlled by Lemaire. Now inside. And Brooke Lemaire scores. Make it 12-5.
Good job. Good job by Liège here. They have a shot. They had a shot on that offensive rebound, and then the recognition to make it an extra pass for even a better shot. That's how you play team ball.
Led to an easy bucket for Antwerp. Foul's going to be on Dragon.
Yeah, this time the rotation, you see, they didn't have rim protection once they put the ball pressure up top, and then the ball ended up going inside. A good job, Craig. A lot of times guys will go up just waiting for the foul, but good job there. Not only getting the hit, but also having the concentration to finish.
Niels van den Einde into the game now for Liège, as Angel Rodriguez draws the foul. 2:49 to play first quarter. Liège led by as many as 10 at 10-0, and now Antwerp on a little 8-2 run here. Van den Einde to inbound, finally gets to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls up from 18, just short. Seen Rodriguez come up short on a couple of jumpers so far. Tumba draws the foul, or rather commits the foul, I should say.
Without any kind of flow into the offense.
Fils de Ritter hits the first free throw. He's a 78% free throw shooter in BNXT play this season. Both free throws, spoke a little too soon, missed the second, and it stays 12-9. Kind of a flat arc on that free throw. Meanwhile, 3 on the way, and the other end is up and good. And it's back to a 6-point edge for Liège, 15-9.
That time he had his mindset right. As soon as there was a pin down screen, as we see finally Liège's ball pressure paying off, just went up and knocked that down. As Angel Rodriguez says, you do it, I can do it too. So back-to-back threes, Craig, for Liège.
Rodriguez has 5 now. I believe that was Moussa Noterman that had the 3 before Rodriguez did. And a little discussion following that play, and the officials say it will be Liège ball. Liège has a number 5 on their roster tonight. We did not have him So we will try to see who that is. That three-pointer short. Tumba the rebound. Rodriguez tries to throw it into Tumba, just a little too tall.
Angel Rodriguez with uncharacteristic 3 turnovers on passes that haven't even gone close to his teammates here in the first quarter.
Definitely a little unusual to see that from Rodriguez. (18-11). First quarter, less than a minute to go. Van den Einde tried a little crossover there, couldn't shake the defender. De Ritter, shot clock at 3. Here's Noterman. Finally is able to squirt loose from his defender and lays it in.
Yeah, he got lucky. He actually spun to his left side where the defender was, and after the strip, the ball came back to him, and just in the last second, he was able to get that in.
Wide open 3 misses. Rebound pulled out of there as Noterman and Tumba.
See, that time to close out just a little bit too late, and a blocking foul called, guarding your yard, right? As soon as you get 1 yard close to the offensive player, you got to be able to quickly slide right or slide left and not be late and be called for the charge or the block.
De Ritter scores. And the first quarter will come to an end with Liège on top, 20.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. 1 new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Number 5 on Liège. Last name of Jones, but he's not on the league roster either, even as a reserve for Liège. So we will continue to try to figure out who number 5 is for Liège. Sometimes in tournaments like this, add a player late. Anthony Cambo on the floor now for Liège.
This time Liège just picked up their dribble at a place on the court that you do not want to pick up your dribble there. Ran out of option. Good ball pressure by Antwerp and able to get the steal. So I like what I see, Craig, the beginning of this game defensively, man. Especially the referees allowing guys to be physical, understanding this is a high level of play within the cup. So let guys go at it. There's been a good physicality to start this game.
Quinton Smoot with a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks on February 15th. He will be 21 years old. Van den Einde pushed out near midcourt, getting it over to Noterman. And now here's Jones. Kick out, Cambo for three, just missed. Upshaw gets it back. Now right side to Anderson. Short little left-hand hook misses by Roby Rozier.
But I tell you what, man, for the young ones watching out there, that inside position that he gained, exactly what you want to do. Obviously, you want to run the plays and get guys open as they get an open shot here from the corner on the out-of-bounds play. But basketball is simple, man. If you ran the transition, you're able to get to the rim, simply turn around, seal your man, and ask for the ball underneath the hoop. It's just too bad that he couldn't finish with the left hand. But, simple basketball will get it done.
De Ridder scores for Antwerp to cut the lead to 5. Kick into the corner. Now here's Noterman.
Good defense.
Pulling his way toward the bucket. It won't fall in. Yeah, excellent defense.
And a lot of times you see refs being quick on that call. They allow them to play. There was a challenge on the ball, even though the offensive player muscled the ball almost and almost scored. I like the fact that they let the defense at least get their hands on it. About the guy who's coming off the screen. If you're coming in too early and the screener's not set, a lot of the times they're going to try to hit the body of the defender, obviously try to get you open, and that time would be a moving screen. So you gotta wait for your guy to be set.
Long pass right side. Now a three on the way. That's good. Anel Rodriguez scores. He's got 8. Lead is back to 8 at 23-15. Antwerp trying to answer from the other corner. No good. Rebound, De Ridder. Anderson launches the 3. Missed. Another rebound for De Ridder. Well, the lid is on for Antwerp at this end. Trying to shoot the 3 ball all of a sudden.
Not really staying within their player, not really sustaining that one-on-one. Rather, they were scrambling and allowing open shots. So they got bailed out because the ball didn't go in. But you do want to try to, have a better defensive sequence.
Rodriguez gets the pass to Noterman. Strong off the glass. No, gets his own rebound, but then loses it. And here comes Anderson back the other way. Oh, beautiful drive off the glass. No. Reggie Upshaw with a gorgeous drive and then a foul. Victor, one of the things that we talked about in the open was how much Antwerp likes to shoot the ball, and Liège needs to get some hands in the face of the shooters, and they've done that so far.
Yep, yes they have. You got to put
Rodriguez
pressure on the outside.
Screen.
Oh,
Another pass by Rodriguez. That one got tipped out of bounds by Smoot, so it'll stay with Liège, but that one was headed for the seats as well.
Yeah, this time he recognized that the guy in the cross court was open, but perhaps didn't have enough elevation on his legs there to try to get a stronger pass over.
Van den Einde misses the three-pointer as the shot clock was winding down. Here comes Anderson. And count the bucket on the drive by De Ridder. He'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. With 6:13 to play in this second quarter. Rodriguez on the reach-in. Angel Rodriguez, 5 turnovers already, Victor.
Yeah, and this is a guy, who's been the MVP of the Puerto Rican League. He's also got national team experience. I'm sure he's going to start figuring it out. And because the turnovers have been a lot of them on times where he's trying to hit the roller or on the cross court passes. So he's going to figure it out, but unusual for your point guard,
Aggregate 2 games. This does not count toward BNXT League play. The best
That's right. And because
aggregate score after 2 games will advance to the finals.
And because it is an aggregate, Craig, you're really important that you keep your foot on the pedal, man. 6-point lead don't mean anything on an 80-minute game. So you feel the edge right now, struggling a little bit to score here in the second quarter. Only 3 points within the first 3 to 4.5 minutes. So you got to get something going.
Rodriguez misses the floater, but Tumba the rebound and then has it stolen away. Quinton Smoot scores at the other end, and it's 23-19 now. Hand off to Rodriguez, back to Van den Einde. Shot clock at 10. Van den Einde in among the trees and draws the foul.
Good job there. Second time. We're talking about get something going. Second time now that Liège is able to get to the paint. Last time Rodriguez missed the floater. This time they got the ball inside, drew the contact. They were going to get a wide open corner 3, but the foul before. As John, he really sets up a little bit towards his right. You see right there, I always find it interesting when guys line up at the free throw line somewhere that's not straight up, squared up. But I guess this is something that not only he's comfortable with, but something that they got to have a stat on.
A.J. John, 26 years old, from Santa Rosa, California. Went to UC Davis. 3 from the corner, no good. Tumba.
That's where basketball started for me, Craig. 9 years of age, my friend. We used to walk outside at middle school, and we had at Davis, we had plenty of courts, plenty of basketballs. Great Davis weather all year round. Great California weather. So,
yeah, I was going to say.
That brought me some great memories. And talk about not a good memory there with the beautiful block.
Anderson had his 3-point attempt blocked by Tumba. You don't see that very often. Now here's Van den Einde, has his shot blocked at the other end. Now the pass into the corner, a little too tall for Rodriguez. He saves it, but saves it to Antwerp. And Brandon Anderson with the easy bucket at the other end.
Yeah, when we talk about, the coaches.
23-21.
Sometimes they'll tell you if you're in the corner or going into the baseline, think for a second if you really want to save that ball, because you might save it to the other team, and that's exactly what happened that time.
Rodriguez misses the 3-point attempt. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to play in this second quarter. And now the foul.
So these are the simple things that sometimes do make a lot of a difference.
Pointer missed. Rebound to Bogarts.
Nice.
And the nice feed and the easy lay-in for Noterman, and it's 25-21 now.
And they needed that. They needed something to get going, and beautiful team play on that 3-on-2. Everybody touching the ball, leading for a wide-open layup.
The other semi is underway. Second leg of that semi between Spirou Charleroi and Ostende. Foul by Noterman. Roby Rogier, a 60% free throw shooter in BNXT League play. This is the first. We're We're going to use the stats from BNXT League play. It's a larger sample size than the Belgian Cup tournament games for Roger, and it's a 25-22 edge for Liège. Bogaerts getting it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the attack, gets by his man, has the shot blocked, but draws the foul.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. Two countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Ball was not even going to be close to the basket. But if you're the defense, you want to be careful there, not touch the rim and allow for a goaltend. You don't want to put yourself in that judgment situation.
Rodriguez hits the first free throw. He's an 85% free throw shooter in league play. Second free throw is up and good, and Rodriguez now with 10 points.
See that 2-2-1 again, going back into a 2-3.
Upshaw gets it out to Butterfield. He launches the three, no good. Tip dunk won't go. Rebound Tumba. Rodriguez puts on the brakes. Now the three from the corner is up, short. Rebound Bogaerts gets it back, and the easy lay-in. Beautiful play by Bram Bogaerts to open up Maxime Depute for the easy. Butterfield gets it into Bradford. DeSante Bradford from East Tennessee State.
And the defense
worked
out of the timeout. Out of timeout here, Liège went with they set up as a 2-3, but as soon as the offensive player crossed the half court, they trapped the ball handler, and then the wing player was too deep, not able to come into a pass, and they forced a turnover. So beautiful job here by the coaching staff.
Bogaerts on the nice take from the left wing, lays it in off the square. And the lead back to 9, 31-22, coming up on a minute and a half to play second quarter. Into the corner now for Mwema. He gets it out, and foul called.
So this is where we see the strategies. It doesn't allow the offensive team to really figure out what's coming at you. As you had one sequence, you're going against a 2-3 trap, and then the next one over, you're going against man-to-man. So really, putting Liège in an advantage of trying to scramble the defense and not allowing the offense to figure out what's going on.
Mwema hits both free throws. As you would expect, he's an 88% free throw shooter in league play. 3 on the way now. That missed by A.J. John. Oh my goodness. Reggie Upshaw to the free throw line, a 60% free throw shooter in BNXT play. 27 years old from Middle Tennessee State. As a senior, started 36 games for Middle Tennessee State on a team that went 31-5 and lost in the second round of the NCAAs to Butler University. Averaged 14.5 points and 6.8 rebounds for Middle Tennessee. Gets both free throws there. Inside of a minute to play second quarter. It's been all Liège. Rodriguez pass into the corner. Three on the way. That misses. Rebound. Tapped.
And John, a very athletic three-man. I like what he's bring to the team. We've seen his impact as soon as he checked on the game. Not only the last block he had, but, good offensive player too, and extremely athletic on the defensive end.
Butterfield misses the three-point attempt, gets the long rebound back. Here's Bradford. Desante Bradford from East Tennessee State. Kick out to Upshaw. His three misses. Rebounded by Maxime Depute. 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Angel Rodriguez walking it up between the rings now. Getting the offense set for one last play. Rodriguez, three on the way. That's good! Angel Rodriguez buries the three-pointer. Meet the winner of this series in the Belgian Cup Championship. Let's take a look at the stats on this one as we watch the highlights. For Liège, Angel Rodriguez, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He does have 6 turnovers in that first half, however. Grant Bogarts, 5 points, 6 rebounds. Musa Noterman, 4 points, 1 rebound. Ivan Marinkovic starting the second half as well. Regular starting 5 on the floor for Liège. Anderson on the floor for Antwerp, so Upshaw and Butterfield will come off the bench in this third quarter. De Ritter, his shot misses. 3 misses, beg your pardon, Butterfield is on the floor. It's Roby Rozier who's coming off the bench in this third quarter. Bogarts loses the handle, and here comes Antwerp back the other way.
And a good foul here, Craig. But rather challenge the guy to make both free throws. And it paid off.
And he, missed one there. Ritter, a pretty good free throw shooter, 78% in BNXT league play.
And we talk about sometimes, not giving up touchy fouls, not giving up the and ones. So if you're going to foul a guy, you want to foul him clean, but also give him no chance to put that ball up.
Bogarts the floater, that's up and good.
That time the defense overplayed, and he had the open baseline and a beautiful finish with that floater.
Bogarts now with 7 points. Feed inside to De Ritter. Shot won't go. Tumble the rebound.
De Ritter that time didn't use his left hand. It seemed like he had with his left hand, he would have a better angle. So these are the things that, for the young ones watching, make a difference, man. Use your left hand on the left side.
3 is up and good for Nick Dragon, and he's got 5 now. Biggest lead of the game for Liège at 12. Brandon Anderson, Brown University Ivy League product, giving it up, and now the step back from Wema, and that's good.
Tough shot, stay within your guy. He's able to go step back into that baseline jumper. Nothing you can do that time.
Turnaround fadeaway. Nick Dragon missed, and here comes Antwerp back the other way. That 3-ball rattles out, and the 3-point shooting woes continue for Antwerp. Anderson's 3-pointer misses. The putback won't go, but a foul called. So Ivan Marinkovic to the free throw line. He's only shot 1 free throw in BNXT League play this season and missed it, but he makes this one to get the lead back inside single digits with 7:26 to play in this third quarter. Both free throws good for Marinkovic. Anderson with some smothering defense, and Tumba lost it. It went out of bounds off of Spencer Butterfield.
Is ran through a lot of professional teams. Just the pass was just too low, and then they unable to get the catch.
Van den Einde to Tumba. Now 3-pointer from Bogart's no good. Rebound tip. Tumba controls it. 3 on the way from Van den Einde. Short. Gets the long rebound. Van den Einde into the corner. Tough drive by Dragon, won't go. Did well to even get a shot up. Now going the distance, Spencer Butterfield. He's going to go to the free throw line.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. 1 new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Coming on the road, seeing a lot of adversity, refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm, but we came in and we stuck together. So every time we say brothers, I know it's a joke and all that, but really stay together. Yes, we can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble. Let's go! Let's go!
You want to stop Butterfield up higher, put the ball pressure up higher, not allow him to get that deep.
To Ritter, kicking it out. Now Anderson, left side. Butterfield had a little trouble corralling it. Shot clock at 2. Anderson, beg your pardon, Butterfield. I don't think he got that off. He missed either way, and now a foul on the rebound.
A good defensive sequence this time by Liège. Staying with the ball handler as Butterfield went baseline. There was a man over to help. And like you said, perhaps didn't even get the shot out, but had a man in his face. This is what you do, man. You put pressure. The shot clock is gonna wind down, and you're still able to get a hand up before the shot.
Looking, finally gets it into Van den Einde. Young Niels Van den Einde, 22 years old on December 27th. 3-pointer on the way, misses wide right. And the rebound to Antwerp. Wema.
5-on-4. Oof.
And Antwerp could not convert. Van den Einde, pull-up three-pointer. Nope. Rebound Wema. Brandon Anderson. Left side to Butterfield. Back to Anderson between the rings. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, just now reaching 10. Anderson fades away from 12. Off the glass, no. Rebound, Nick Dragon. Tumba to Lemaire. Van den Einde on the attack. Long pass into the corner to Lemaire. He gave it up underneath. I don't know how he got that pass.
Still, sometimes you're not going to allow your teammates to find you as you're going to be guarded. But as soon as you see a cut, try to time that well. As soon as you see a drive, try to time it well. And if you do the right cut, man, you're going to get yourself open. And that's what they did here.
Bogarts hits the second free throw, and it's 40-31 as we approach the halfway point of this third quarter. Bradford back to his left, guarded by Van den Einde. Now gets it right side. Gets it back. Little jump hook is up and good. Pretty shot there.
And then Antwerp took the advantage. So if they run that again, either you want to front the post, not the ball to get in there, or you want to have a trap come through the baseline.
A.J. John back into the game for Liège.
They have tightened up a little bit. So if you're Liège, you might want to start going into your rotation more, getting guys playing time. We saw Joan is in here now. We also saw Campbell come through. He had a good first half.
Blocked. Liège maintains possession. 10 on the shot clock. 4.5 minutes to play third quarter. Van den Einde, not sure if that got blocked, but the follow is up and good. A.J. John puts it in. Get the lead back to 9, 42-33. Liège led by as many as 12 earlier in this quarter for their biggest lead of the game. Wema gets it to Marinkovic. 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. First leg of the semifinals between Liège and Antwerp. John, his hanger won't go. Mentioned several times that the game was actually scheduled for Friday, but snowstorm in and around Liège prevented Antwerp from getting here. Blocked by Tumba, but called the foul. Spirou Charleroi has a lot of work to do. First free throw by Upshaw misses. And so the deficit remains 9. Liège looking to advance for a chance to win their first Belgian Cup since 2004. Antwerp last lifted the trophy. Back-to-back winners in 2019 and 20. Angel Rodriguez, the game's leading scorer to this point, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He does have 7 turnovers, though. Graham Bogarts, 8 points, 8 boards. Kevin Tumba, 9 boards for Liège. I think he got a piece of that one as well. That would be his 4th blocked shot.
Neither on the low post or on the outside shooting. So if you're Liège, you got to keep that going.
Leading scorer for Antwerp is Thies de Ritter. He's got 8 points. He's got 6 rebounds to go along with that. Nice closeout by Depute to prevent the 3-point shot. That deuce rattles in, though, and it's now 42-37. Lead cut down to 5.
Yeah, once he came off that screen, a little bit of a misconfusion there if they're going to switch or stay. Ended up with a wide open shot.
Oh, my goodness. Kevin Tumba goes up with the two-hand tomahawk.
Beautiful slam dunk, and they've been trying to run this play for a while now. High pick and roll, and the defense has always been following. This time they were not able to. Beautiful dunk, and like you said, man, just a hammer, a beautiful dunk here for Liège.
44-37, inside 2.5 minutes to play, third quarter. Into the corner, and now back up top. Three-pointer all the way from Upshaw misses. Rebound, Moussa Noterman. Two of 20 for Antwerp from three-point range. Van den Einde scores! He drains the long three-pointer from straight on, and the lead back to 10.
Yeah, you got to be ready to shoot on the offensive rebound because the defense is over helping try to get the boards, and that time just a nice knockdown.
Victor Liège really needs to take advantage of this poor three-point shooting by Antwerp and build as much of an advantage as they can, because you know Antwerp's not going to shoot the ball this poorly at home in the second leg of this home-and-home aggregate.
That's right, and they're doing it on the defensive end, like you're saying, not allowing Antwerp to try to get any kind of shots. As a nice step-back three here.
Van den Einde scores again to make it 13. Biggest lead of the game for Liège with a minute to play in this third quarter. 50-37 on back-to-back trays by Niels Van den Einde.
Even though it's not a turnover, you still don't allow them to go anywhere, and they go back into a 2-3. So I like what Liège is doing defensively, to your point, really making life hard in all kinds of way here for Antwerp.
Van den Einde with 9 points now for Liège. High off the glass on the reverse layup, no good by Brandon Anderson. Rebound, A.J. John. Van den Einde tried to shoot that pass in there, but it went off the leg of a defender, and now the rebound. Are they going to get Depute on the hold? I believe so.
These are two easy free throws that you don't want to give up if you're Liège.
Wema hits the first. He's an 88% shooter in BNXT play. Second one is good as well. Wema inside 20 seconds to play in this third quarter. Shot clock is off. Van den Einde. Clock now at 10. Here comes the screen. Van den Einde working on Upshaw. Drives, has the shot blocked out of bounds.
With less than 4 seconds.
Pass inside to Noterman. No, they're not going to count the bucket. But a nice inbound play, and Noterman. So Moussa Noterman to the free throw line. He's a 54.3% free throw shooter in league play. This is the first with 3.5 to play in this third quarter. Second offering is up and well short. Rebound back tapped. And Antwerp will not get a shot off at the end of the third quarter. So Liège extends the lead to 50-39 as we head into the fourth quarter of this first leg of the semifinals.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm. But we came in, we stuck together. So every time we say, brothers, I know it's a joke and all of that, but really stay together. Because we can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble. Let's go! Let's go!
For Antwerp, Jean-Marc Muema, 9 points, 2 boards. Thies de Ritter, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Ivan Marinkovic, 5 points, 8 boards. Desante Bradford, 4 points. Spencer Butterfield, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Reggie Upshaw, 4 and 3. Brandon Anderson, 2 and 1. Quinton Smoot, 2 points. And Roby Roger, 1 point.
And now, Craig, you know, crucial fourth quarter if you're Liège. Playing at home, you got to be able to, you know, not only keep this 11-point lead, but build on this 11-point lead, because that's going to draw the baseline of the point advantage that you're going to carry into the second game, as we're going to have a 4-point play here as he hit him in the arm and still able to knock down the shot.
Brown University in the Ivy League going for the 4-point play. He's a 73% free throw shooter in BNXT League play, misses.
Everybody clap your hands.
Antwerp now 3 of 24 from three-point range in this game. Overall, 16 of 55 for 29%. 26 from beyond the arc. Antwerp has shot 11 more free throws in this game. They're 13 of 19. Liège just 4 of 8. Three-pointer on the way, misses. Rodriguez, his shot falls in. Rodriguez now with 15.
He got a rare second opportunity, because he had a wide open layup at first, ended up giving it to a three-point corner shot, and then the offensive rebound just came to his head, to his hands. But you got to be old school on that, man. You got a wide open layup, go straight for it.
And that's going to be an unsportsmanlike against Moussa Noterman. That might even be a yellow card.
The transition game was getting stopped so much that FIBA took the decision of, you know, these fast break fouls are going to be unsportsmanlike, so it's going to be free throws plus the ball to really allow the flow of the game, the transition, which is a pretty part of the game, really to get back.
Upshaw misses the second free throw. So it's 52-43. Let's check in on the other semifinal. At halftime, Spirou Charleroi leading Oostende 38-35. Oostende won the first leg of that aggregate home and home by 16. So Spirou Charleroi has to make up 13 more points at least in the second half. Down to 7, 52-45. Liège led by as many as 13 toward the end of that third quarter. Shot clock at 8. Bendeninde to the corner, 3 on the way. Misses, rebound to de Ritter. You know Antwerp's got a run in them, Victor. Just hope Liège can hold on.
And they got to hold on for sure, especially here. Now, there's plenty of time left, man. 8 minutes to go if you're Liège. A couple of defensive sequences that have not gone for you is going to get a push off here. Good job by Rodriguez in getting to the spots first. But to your point, man, you know that Antwerp is going to try to bring the pressure some.
side, Dragan the pass.
So sometimes what you want to do is you want to try to catch that pass one step inside. That way you do not put yourself at risk in touching the sideline because you're thinking about the penetration rather than the three ball. So this might be the second or third time that Liège has committed that type of turnover.
Went off Tumba. Tumba was saying he got fouled, and I think he had a point as well. Rodriguez. And now a whistle. Rodriguez could not shake Marinkovic, much bigger Slovenian.
Yeah, once it was that mismatch, you know, the fight for position down low, just too much contact, the referee saw it. That's what you do, man. You try to break down on the pick and roll, get a mismatch, and all of a sudden you got an advantage.
Get a look at the venerable Grad Greenberg. Three-pointer from the corner is up and good. A.J. John. Gets the lead back to 10.
You do not want to help from the strong side, and that's what they did. And Angel Rodriguez with the beautiful find, and John with the knockdown. So you don't want to help from the strong corner three. You do want to help out from the weak side.
That three-pointer rattles out. Great exterior defense by Liège. They got to the shooters quickly.
And attacking the middle, attacking the back foot of the defender, and put him on the ground, like you said.
Rodriguez, he draws the foul now. So Rodriguez to the free throw line. 84.6% league free throw shooter, missed that one. Antwerp already with 5 team fouls with 6:13 to play in the fourth quarter. Second free throw is up and good, and lead back to 11, 56-45.
You see that 2-2-2-1 pressure defense going back into the zone once again.
Wise, but defensively, he's had a huge game. 10 rebounds, 3 blocked shots. He's altered several more, and he's committed some very good fouls, making Antwerp go to the line to earn the points. 56-47. Inside 6 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Dragan gets it out to Rodriguez. Shot clock at 7. Angel gets it out to Van den Einde. Long three-pointer. And a big rebound by Dragan. Rodriguez, left side, bounces it to Tumba. He's working on to Ritter. Spins back off his right foot to his left, misses off the glass. And here comes Antwerp. Deficit is 9, and the layup is up and in. That's DeSante Bradford.
So 4-point swing here. You got yourself a little baby hook. You miss it. All of a sudden, Antwerp taking it down their throat in transition. So down to 7, you could have easily been up by 11.
Van den Einde into the paint. Tried to hit the cutter. Oh, what a big break for Liège. Dragan, right place, right time. Van den Einde gets hit. Count the bucket, and he's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Huge bucket by Niels Van den Einde. Took a shot after releasing that bucket as well. He got hammered by Ivan Marinkovic.
Winding down, man. He just took the ball to his right, knew he had to put that shot up. And we call that shot big man killer. You know, the big man is coming at you, jumping vertically. You just put enough angle on it, and beautiful teardropping and concentration to hit it after the contact.
Big three-point play for Niels Van den Einde. The youngster just turned 22 years old on December 27th. Remember that because it's my dad's birthday. Shot clock at 10. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to play. Three-pointer from the corner is up and good. Jean-Marc Buema.
Once again, you do not want to help from the strong side corner. They just gave up way too much room that time. No penetration, just an easy kick out for the corner three.
Oh, tip in by Tumba after the drive by Rodriguez. So a rebound and a bucket for Tumba. 4 points, 11 boards for the big man. Bradford looking, getting it over to Butterfield. His three misses. Rebound out of bounds off of De Ritter, and it'll be Liège ball. And Victor, in a game like
Great box
this,
out. Yep.
if Liège goes up a few more points, ordinarily in a regular league game, you might see a team just kind of shut it down, playing down the stretch. But in a two-game series where you take aggregate points, Antwerp is not going to be shutting it down at all. Because the deficit matters.
Yeah,
wow, what a
man,
tough drive! Niels van den Einde with the right hand, spins it in off the glass. And in Liège now with a 9-point lead inside 3.5 minutes to play. And Avika Skalin wants timeout. What a drive by Niels van den Einde.
Yeah, you got knowing that you got to play with the regulation book underneath your arms, right? You see right there just the emotion after a big bucket.
We dream. We focus. We set goals. We work hard. We join forces to grow basketball. A new community built on talent and hard work, displayed for the world to see. 2 countries working together. One new organization. We are the Be Next League.
Coming on the road, seeing a lot of adversity, refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm, but we came in, we stuck together. So every time we say, brothers, I know it's a joke and all that, but really stay together. Because we can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble. Let's go!
For Liège to even increase this lead, which will be important going into the second game.
They are back underway in the other semi. Spirou, Charleroi, and Ustenda. They are now tied up at 40. Remember in the opener of that. I guess that last bucket by Van den Einde, the way he spun it off the glass, I don't know if you call that English or French or Flemish even. Three-pointer short, rebound taken by Tumba. He's got 12
from
boards
my understanding,
now.
Craig, when you call that spin of English off the glass, is because of a basketball player named Alex English who used to play back in the day, and he was a master at that, just putting all kinds of spins on the ball. So, for those ones watching out there, that's where it comes from.
Rodriguez misses the baseline jumper. Lead stays at 11.
And did not allow the ball to get cross-court pass into the corner three. So once again, Liège with good ball pressure on the ball handler.
Shot missed, and 4-on-4 right now as a couple of players were untangling themselves from the floor. Tumba and Upshaw. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Shot clock at 5. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Van den Einde, another long three. That's good! Niels Van den Einde scores from long range again. And Ivica Skellen takes timeout. Ivan Marinkovic also has 8 rebounds. Again, in this game, Antwerp 4 of 28 from three-point range as Tumba blocks another one, but they're gonna.
And then Antwerp just took advantage, taking the ball all the way to the rim. It's one of the toughest, Craig. You know, one of the toughest play to guard is that high pick and roll, and Antwerp doing a great job out of that timeout.
Bradford hits the first free throw. Second one is up and good. Minute 45 to play. And again, you are not going to see the teams let up at all. This is a 2-game series, a home and home, and you take the aggregate score after both games. In the second leg of the quarters against Circus Brussels, Liège and Brussels actually tied at 79, but Liège advanced on the aggregate. That three-pointer is up and good. Anel Rodriguez. He comes up gingerly after that one. No foul called. He was trying to draw the foul. So a 15-point lead, biggest of the game for Liège. And you have to wonder if Liège is just going to start jacking up threes to try to spread the margin heading into the second leg of the aggregate. Rodriguez nearly the steal. Shot clock at 3. Floater up and good. Tough shot by Mwema. 69-56 with a minute to play.
A 2-for-1 here for the Edge. With 1 minute to go, you might have 2 offenses and 1 defense. So 13-point lead. See if you can get it to 15 or 17.
Rodriguez, shot clock at 5. Step back 3. Well short. Shot was blocked.
But you're trying to get a bucket here. That's why this timeout is being called. That way they can try to get at least a good look within this 0.8 that's remaining on the shot clock. But great basketball game so far, you know, and if you're Liège, you want to close this out. You're up 13, see if you can score here, get another stop, and then finish it off. Also, knowing that Antwerp has the 5-team foul, see if you can put enough pressure on the referee, try to draw some contact, and earn yourself a trip to the free throw line.
There we get a look at that last three-pointer by Niels Van den Einde. They're in the third quarter at the 7-minute mark. Again, Ostende outscored Spiro Charleroi by 16 in that first leg, so deficit now 8, 53-45. Spiro Charleroi leading Ostende in the other semi. 25 seconds to play here. Van den Einde loses his footing and they call the travel.
If you're Liège, important stop here. You're up by 13,
Yeah.
you allow a 3, now you're up by 10.
Three-pointer misses by Bradford. Van den Einde will try to get one more off here. Step back 3. Count it!
Oof.
72-59. Niels van den Einde now with 17 points as RSW Liège takes the first leg of the two-game home-and-home semifinal series. 72-59. Impressive win for Liège over Antwerp. Van den Einde went bonkers in that second half.
Yeah, a lot that you can brush up on, a lot that you can do even a better job for the second leg, but you're happy that you come out here with the 13-point lead.
The second leg will take place on Wednesday, January 25th in Antwerp. The other semifinal going on right now, things are getting interesting, Victor. Spirou Charleroi has opened up a 62-48 lead over Oostende. So Spirou Charleroi now with a 14-point lead in the third quarter. Oostende won the opener by 16. The teams advance on aggregate, so we'll need to keep an eye on that one as that one progresses. Again, the final here, 72-59, Liège winning over Antwerp. These two teams will meet again Wednesday on the second half of this home-and-home aggregate. These two teams will also play on the 28th in regular BNXT play. So Liège and Antwerp will be very familiar with each other over the course of the next week. But a big win here at Country Hall in Liège for the home side, 72-59. Just a great all-around effort, both offensively and defensively, as Liège looks to advance to the finals of the Belgian Cup, hoping to hoist the hardware for the first time since the 2003-2004 season. Antwerp needs to make up 13 points on Wednesday if they have any hopes of advancing to take on the winner of the Oostende Spirou Charleroi semifinal. Once again, the final score, 72-59. For my partner, Victor Mansoure, my name's Craig Fada. Hope you enjoyed this one as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. So long for now.